the main thing I need to talk about last week is that I finally managed to take my computer into school and find somebody who could help me hook it up to the internet. And I've tried doing to the school Wi-Fi, I should say. I've tried doing this a couple times before. It hasn't worked out. But that time, it was very difficult. Apparently, my version of my operating system is a little different from the standard Windows Vista, which made it very, very hard for them to get it to work. But they eventually managed. And this explains why I wasn't able to follow the instructions, because they got out the same instructions that I had been using and were unable to make it work. And they had to call like their supervisor and have them figure it out. But I've been able to hook this computer up to the internet, and I'm really excited about that. Now, the thing is that I can't bring my laptop to school every day. I have so much other, like, okay. I bring this bag to school pretty much every day. I've got a large binder in there. I've got quite a few textbooks in there. I've got an umbrella in the pocket. I've got some stuff in the other pocket. It's heavy. And I have done it. I have been able to bring the computer as well. But it's so heavy. And if I put it in the bag, in the big bag, then it's just overwhelmingly heavy, and I'm not even sure it will fit anymore because I've got more textbooks now than I used to. Because we got new textbooks this semester, but I'm still keeping the ones from last semester because I occasionally need to reference them. And if I carry it separately in its own carrying case, well, I'm still ultimately carrying the same amount of weight, albeit it's distributed a little better. But it's also one more thing that I have to keep track of. And I don't want to do that. Particularly since most of the time I've been doing okay with just the school computers. But on Monday, I have only one class, psychology class. And I have no textbook for that. And there is very little in the way of homework and handouts, and I can just put those in the computer case and take them home. So on Mondays, I'm going to bring my computer instead of my big bag. On Thursdays, I have no class at all, and I hadn't been bringing the bag anyway because I've got no class. I don't really need it. So on Thursdays, I'm going to bring my computer to school as well. So this means that, yeah, I can use my own computer at school, which doesn't really mean anything immediately, except that this computer has Skype on it. That's important. School computers, I can't use Skype. This computer, I'm not sure, actually, because one of the things about using the computer on the school network is that it's still kind of complicated. I can only use I can't use Firefox, for example. I have to use Internet Explorer. And I can't use Trillion, which is the program my program that is my primary instant messaging program on the computer. I can still, of course, go to the website Meebo and use the instant messages that way, but I can't use Trillion. So I'm not sure yet if I will be able to use Skype on that Wi-Fi, but I am willing to try and buy new minutes for it because I've run out of that, or rather it expired. Yeah, so that's the plan. Tomorrow I'm going to see if I can get on Skype and, you know, actually talk to people. It'll probably be the middle of the night, though, for everyone else. So that's, I'm sure, a little troublesome. But I'll try to call, if I do make phone calls, I'll try to make them early enough that they're not that late for you. Because I want to talk to you guys. I love you all. Yeah. So that's the big event last week. What else? I could swear there was something else that happened. This is the part where I ramble pointlessly. Yay! I'm still really tired. Karaoke, like I said, was not all night, but it still kept me up pretty late, and while I did manage to catch the train to Ashia, thus eliminating the need to take a taxi, yay, I still had to walk home, and I didn't get home till like 1, at which point I just basically kind of fell into bed and fell asleep, and didn't wake up till 11 or so this morning. And I'm still tired, though. Well, I guess after going a complete night without sleep, which I did, 10 hours may not quite cut it. But, yeah. We'll see. I may just go to bed early. It depends what movie they're showing, because there's a movie on at night. Oh! I remember! There was what I need to talk to you about. I don't even know why I said that like I'm actually talking to a particular person, but what I need to say is that shortly before I decided to sit down and do my weblog, I was doing a little channel surfing and found the most shocking thing on TV. I saw about 10 minutes of an episode of Dexter on Japanese television. In English, with subtitles. Did it even have Yeah, it had subtitles. And I tried my best to read them. I was surprised. I was like, do they show this often? I'll have to remember the channel too. It was Channel 9. A channel that I've never really had much use for. I don't usually go there. Anyway, so that was really exciting. Okay, I think I'm done here. If I remember, I will have these videos up tomorrow. Yay!